Hi there, and welcome to today's Quentin Carpenter Nature of Flowers video. Today we're going to be looking at how to create initial ideas. If you're studying GCSE or A-level photography, or even A-level or GCSE art, you're quite often asked by teachers to come up with initial ideas for a final response or a final piece. It can be quite challenging to start thinking of these ideas. More often than not, they'll be based on themes, and more often than not, you'll be looking at other artists that you've already researched. So today I'm going to talk you through the process. We're going to look at some of the ideas I've done in previous videos and how we could possibly combine them. So I've done a response to Lara Williams before where I've held a mirror up and make an invisible man. And if I combine that with a Doug Aitken style diamond landscape, I could create some ideas through combining these two different styles. I've also looked at doing the text portrait, and I've looked at Rio Owada's tessellated images. So with these four starting points, I'll show you how to come up with some different ideas. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through it quickly so you get to see how you would do it. First thing we're going to need to do is create a slideshow, and we will do that in Google Slides. And we'll create a new presentation. This will just take a moment to load, and whilst it is loading, I will probably disappear. Here I am. Yeah, so we're going to do some initial ideas. So we're going to do this in real time, so you can see just how long these will take. Now, if you're using Google Slides, you will know all about using the plus button to create a new slide. So in here, we're going to look at the artists I have researched. And what we're going to do, I've got a folder where I've got the artists I've researched, and we're going to find the examples that we're going to use for our slide. So we're looking at the Laura Williams one. So I should be able to copy from there and paste into here. It doesn't really know, so we'll do it the easier way, which is drag and drop. There it is. So that's my first one. And you can see how we can do this. I'm going to go back to my images. I wanted the Doug Aitken one, so I'll drag and drop that over as well. And I'll resize that. And I also wanted the Roya Owada tessellated image one, so I'll grab that, drag that over, rescale it, and also I would like the text portrait. Now, there are how-to videos on my channel for all of these artist responses. So if you're not familiar with it, go on to Quentin Carpenter Nature of Flowers and have a look. Watch the video and it will tell you exactly how to make your responses. Okay, so what's really nice about Google Slides is where it will format your pictures for you. You can move them around really, really easily, reformat them exactly how you want them. So there are my images. Now, I'll put that one there, and I'll put that one over here. We can add text boxes to annotate our ideas, and we can talk about what it is we liked about the ideas. So, I am thinking of this with mirrors in a diamond. Laura audience. So that's one of my ideas. I'm also thinking of some other ideas as well along with that. So I'll put some more ideas down. The best thing to do with initial ideas is literally jot the ideas down as they come to you. So I'm thinking of landscape. And I'm also thinking of doing something with a face and doing some tessellation with a face. So put that in here. Using tessellation. And the great thing here as well is you've got spell check, so we can click on the word that was spelled wrong. So it's 2 L's. Tessellation effect on a face. So these are my first initial ideas. So I've jotted them down. I've got the examples of the artists. Make a new slide. Now I'm going to go away with a pencil. I'm going to start sketching my ideas. To save you the time it takes me to do sketches, here is a sketch that I have done earlier. So you can see this is the idea of the faces and the text. So what I will do, I've uploaded it to my Google Drive. So I'll go to Google Drive. I will show you in real time, just bear with me, make sure I'm on the right Google Drive. Here are my pictures. So once they're drawn, we take a photograph of them. We open the photograph, closing these tabs down. And these are my 3 different ideas. I'll talk you through them in a moment. So I'm going to use the snipping tool. I'm going to create a snip of the first sketch, like so. I'm going to move it. I'm going to go to my initial ideas 1, paste it. So this will be picture 1. And I'll bring in the example pictures as well. So copy. But the idea of this piece here, and I'll draw a little arrow to show what I'm talking about. So that we are going to be showing how this relates. Change the color of the arrow. I want it like that. I want it red so it shows that. Make it a little bit thicker. There we go. And then I would like to bring in the example here of blood Atkins. And wait for everything to work. And so you can see how, if I just copy that arrow, it'd be easier to draw a new one. So Control-C, Control-V to copy and paste. There's my new arrow. And I can click on it and move it. So we can see it in here, and then I will add some annotation in here to explain my idea. So this idea Okay, there we are. So that's what we would do. These are the ideas. This idea never existed until I looked at these two artists. I've looked at these two artists and I've now come up with this idea. Okay, we would then do another slide and go back to our images. This is the second idea. So we get the snipping tool again. We take a snip of the image. We go back to the presentation. I'm actually going to just name it up here so I know which one I'm looking for. If I click there, you see the name jumps up. I'm just going to click on the slide, move this out of the way. There's my drawing. I'll put this over here. So we're going to call it initial idea 2. Copy that one. Paste that one. And what was I doing? This the landscape of this one. So you can see once you've done 4 artist researches, it becomes quite a nice, easy-ish task. There. Draw the line to there. So we went for 3-point, didn't we? And red. And then we copy that. It's a bit like remixing a song if you're a musician and you get different styles of music and you combine them together. So we'll pop in our text box. And this idea I looked at text with the image. Ways. The text will be this will someday be on, so we can write. Now we can talk more about annotation in a minute, but this is just giving you the basics of how to lay out your initial ideas. So that's idea 1, and we've got idea 2, and then we'll do the 3 ideas. Always do 3s. It's nice and simple. Keep it ideas, and then this idea is going to use the snipping tool. Take our idea. There it is. Which I don't like that. I'll not use that one. I'll start again. Let's go back. Get the image. Get the snipping tool. That's where I'm going wrong, isn't it? I'm not using the snipping tool. I'm trying to comment. Right. New. Snip. Got the image. Go to my initial ideas. And this idea, we've looked at the tessellations and the portrait. So I'm going to go to this slide and get the arrow, so copy it, so from C, from V, move it to there, move that bit up to here, move it to the middle bit, and copy that arrow again. And you can see where this part of the image is going to come from. text box. I've already got text box down here. Inside there. Possibly some text. I haven't decided about the text yet. There we go. Call it initial idea free. Now, the great thing about doing these initial ideas is obviously once we've got them, we can then start to work out ways to develop them further. So that will be a whole nother video. We can add more annotation to explain them even more. We can look at scales, etc., etc. But this is the basics of how to get your ideas down on paper. Start thinking of them. If we go back to this slide, you can see that we've been looking at which ideas first. So putting them all down together. And I need to add some arrows in here actually. There. That's it. And then just add some arrows there. And an arrow to there. And then use an arrow there. And another arrow here. So we'll all make it float so we can see the ideas come through there. We go through to idea one. We can see we've got the idea of this face with the mirror, and then maybe put a different image inside it, and that kind of diamond effect. We've got the idea of taking the text from this idea, adding the waves from this picture into here, and we've got the idea of taking this and tessellating it like that. So coming up with our own ideas based on our artist researches. Okay, hope you've enjoyed watching that, and if you have, obviously pop along to the channel, Nature of Flowers, and give it a thumbs up. I'd love to hear your comments. Obviously, I make these videos in real time, so you can see as a student how long it is to take to do these lessons. So we're looking at under 20 minutes to create your initial ideas. Obviously, that didn't include the drawing, so that will take you a little bit longer. And good luck with coming up with your ideas. I'd love to see some of them. If you'd like to share them in the comments, that would be brilliant. And have fun doing your ideas. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.